Hi, it's the middle of July and this is an update on my planted aquarium since the 25th of May. And everything is going fine. I've added some shrimps. There are 5 of them in there. There's one of them among the water moss, which is flourishing, and it's attached itself well onto that rock. Here is the lisinophilia, which I had to trim several times already because it's rapidly growing, very lush. Here's another picture of my water moss attached to other weights, and you got the driftwood there. It's some algae growing on it. On the side there are 2 more of the shrimps hanging on to the back of the heater. The heater I haven't been using because the temperature on the water this summer months is quite good. It's around 23 degrees, and the shrimps are quite happy and very active with that temperature. There is another picture of my shrimps. It's a blue dream shrimp. Others call it blue velvet. This looks like a female. This looks like a female as well. Now the shrimps are not getting fed anything since they were put in the tank. It's a picture of my staragines, which is flourishing as well. The elocaris, another rapidly growing plant. I have to really trim them off and stop them from overlapping the other plants and growing. The lisinophilia, like I said earlier, is rapidly growing. It's quite lush. It can easily overrun this tank, so I have to trim them. In the foreground there is the Monte Carlo, which has grown very well. I think it's doubled in coverage since May. And then a shot of the water moss and the staragines. Now, the Monte Carlo, I'm quite impressed because at the start there was a lot of brown leaf stems and looks quite withered. There's a front view. There's a shrimp at the background. Now the shrimps have not been fed anything. They're thriving and quite happy with what's growing in the tank. They've been in the tank for about 11 days now, and like I said, they're thriving. They've molted several times already. There's a horned nearite at the background there. There's the top of the tank. And the filter, I would run just a few hours a week. So it's quite lush. It's growing very well. Water parameters are good. pH 6.5 to 7 on average. So this tank is looking good. I change water every week, about 20% at a time. So I don't need to run the filter as often or constantly.